Yo, what's up? It's Ann McKee.
It's K Rose.
Let's go in here. Shout out to Cheese and the bum ass Lakers, also the bum ass Sixers. So.
You see my hat. You see my hat, bro. You mean?
I didn't even notice the Lakers hat. Yeah, you gotta take that off, bro. But this is episode 22 of the Laundromat show. How y'all feeling, man?
I feel great, man. I'm happy to be talking to you guys. It's been a minute.
Yeah, bro. It's good to be back.
Definitely been a minute. You got any businesses to shout out?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out my guy Anthony Mosley. We used to play ball back at Sanford High School, you know what I mean? Or Sanford School. We won a couple championships together. He has a business, Chiseled with Champ. So basically, he's just a personal trainer. And he always been heavy in the weight since we was young boys. So Chiseled with Champ on Instagram. Go get with him.
Why didn't you get with him, Chief?
Oh, no, it's in progress. He just started.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna go get with him. You know what I'm saying? I told you what my goal is, bro. I gotta add 20 pounds. I add 20 pounds. I'm a nightmare out here. But
a nightmare?
A nightmare.
Not a nightmare, bro.
I'm a nightmare, bro. I get 210. I'm a nightmare. But yeah, Chisel with Champ. Follow my boy. Go get with his personal training. Check out his posts.
All right. Let me guess. You've been thinking about starting a podcast, but you just don't know where to get started. Well, I have some good news for you. The Laundromat is feeling generous, and we're going to let you know how we've been recording for almost a year now. Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout gets your show listed on every major podcast platform. And if that's not good enough, you'll get a great-looking podcast website, audio players that can drop into other websites, detailed analytics to see how people are listening, and tools to promote your episodes and more. So follow the link in our show notes and let Buzzsprout know we sent you. You'll get a $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for a paid plan, and it helps support the show. So stop procrastinating and start that podcast. And then go ahead and shout out the social medias before we start.
Yes, sir. Social medias. And actually, this is very important. On Instagram, we're The Laundromat Show. On Twitter, we're Laundromat Show. On Facebook, we're The Laundromat Show. And on TikTok, we're The Laundromat Show as well. We are not the _Laundromat _show. So if you follow by that page, I'm going to repeat it again. The _Laundromat _show. That's not us. That's a fake page. Please report that, John.
I don't know who that is. That's weird.
For sure.
Let's get right into it. It's been a while. So I got a few questions for y'all. Would you practice abstinence for the rest of your life for $2 million?
No.
Okay. But you ask her, why not?
I'm 28 years old, bro. Like, no, for $2 million, I'm going to make $2 million before the rest of my life over. That's not worth it to me.
You got a long way to go, yeah.
I like that energy. I like that energy. I didn't think you was going to say you was actually going to make $2 million before you know what I'm saying? I just thought it was just like you couldn't go without, you know what I'm saying, having sex for that long.
You got to think about it, bro. Like, so let's say you make $65K a year for like 30 years. You might, you can be all right.
You're not going to, unless you're the greatest saver in the world, you're probably not going to have, you're not going to have $2 million in your bank account.
No, not $2 million, but like, I'm not willing to just not, bro, no, just no. I'm not a monk.
I told you, I agree with you, bro. $2 million ain't enough. I don't even know if anything's enough, honestly. Yeah.
Real quick before you go, Cheese, I don't think like $2 million is cool. It's good money. I ain't gonna like obviously it's good money, but like girls don't want niggas, rich niggas, right? If you only got $2 million and you ain't giving them no dick at all, because you're gonna run out of bread at some point. $2 million and no dick.
I might get some flack for saying this, but I wouldn't even want to hang out with chicks if I couldn't have sex. I was like, what am I around chicks for all day?
No, that's not facts.
That's just tempting, bro. That's
not facts.
That's tempting, bro. I'm not
hanging around with bro. Nope.
Nah, I mean,
I'm not coming out the crib.
Boy, I'm glad you said that, bro, because that's a topic for later in the outline. But yeah, I would have to say no. I don't think $2 million is not enough. I don't know if any amount is enough. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't even
million might be.
No.
I might think about it.
Because I also want kids too. I'm going to just leave it at that. I want kids.
To have kids no more. Science.
That's true. That was a good one, bro. You didn't have to kill that argument for me, bro.
My bad,
bro. I'm not doing it either. And I know this is kind of a topic later, but I feel like the majority of men, the only reason we care about money is because, girls like money. So ain't no point in having no money if you can't do nothing with it. All right, next question. Would you do 10 years in jail for $5 million? As soon as you walk out, they give you a duffel bag, $5 million, and it's all yours.
Let me go first. Hell no, bro. I think I feel more strongly about this topic than the last one. I'm not going to jail under any circumstances, bro. Under any, bro. First of all, I don't know what my mental gonna be like when I get out of that joint. 5 million won't be enough to help me out, bro. Hell no, bro.
Should not work 10 years of your life, dog. No, sir.
I don't care how many years. I'm not going to prison, bro.
Fact. No, like I'm gonna be honest. If it's like if you would have said a year
to prison,
yeah,
or jail.
What the question said? The question says jail.
Because there's a difference. That's what I'm saying.
I know. Like, he said jail.
Yeah, okay.
I go to jail for a year for $5 million for sure. For 10
a year, hell yeah.
I'm not going anywhere for 10 years.
I'm not going. No, I'm not losing my freedom for a year. For
only where I would go 10 years for $5 million overseas, nigga. That's it.
Hold on. Let me ask you something real quick. What are you going to do that important on the outside in a year? That's not worth $5 million.
It's not. I'm gonna exist. You
can't sit down for a year, bro.
I'm gonna exist, bro.
You're not doing anything that damn important, bro.
It's not even about what I'm doing that's important, bro. It's the fact that I get to wake up and go to the bathroom whenever I want to do that. Like that's a priceless feeling, bro.
You can't cross all 365 for $5 million, dog.
Whoa, no, no, not at all, bro. Not at all. I gotta keep my freedom. I'll be broke before I go to prison for sure. You see my lights too.
If it came down, like I'm not making that choice to go, but like if somebody was like, "Yo, if you go to jail right now for me, I give you $5 million you got, and it's guaranteed. I know for a fact I'm getting that bread. I would do that."
Okay, we different. Hell no.
Me and Esco on the same page. I wouldn't do this specific scenario because I just don't think 10 years is worth $5 million. But me and Esco both would go to jail for the right amount of money. So
yeah.
And y'all could bunk with man and them if y'all want. I'm not. I'm not doing none of that, bro.
Oh man. So, all right, last question. Speaking of money, would $500,000 solve all of your problems?
I saw this question on Twitter. That's why I put it on here. And they was having a big debate. All the problems I have right now, and I'm a blessed person. I don't have major problems like that. Hell yeah, they would solve them right now. Are we
talking strictly financial problems? Or are we like, what are we talking?
We just, however, problems, your life problems. Because a lot of people feel like if they get money, their life is immediately going to change and be that much better. The problems I have now, I don't really have any problems, but if my finances, if I had $500K in the bank right now, it'd be a little different because I feel like I would do some good things with that $500K.
I think it would change my life. I don't think it would solve my problems, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I could do a lot with $500,000 right now. Anybody could, even if you're already rich.
Hell yeah.
But like, it's not going to solve all of your problems because a lot of shit, money can't help.
Right.
Real rap. That's real rap.
With $500, I mean, lucky for me, I don't really have any problems. That wouldn't be like financial things or things that I want more financially. So $500,000 would solve things, but I think what people don't understand is it just opens up a new set of problems. So it's really deciding what kind of problems you want to have. And I'd rather have $500,000 problems than not $500,000 problem. If that's the case.
No, for sure. I think I take that fucking bread. Like, no, I don't want $500,000. No, thank you.
I mean, people always say that the money exacerbates who you are as a person. So I mean,
what does it do to it?
It does what?
Exacerbates. That's a word.
No, you didn't say it right though.
No. I was
not saying the word correctly.
I was about to clear that up. I said I know it's a word. I just may not be pronouncing it correctly. How you say it, bro? Somebody help me out. Since y'all got this.
Exacerbate.
What?
Exacerbate.
That's what I said. What I said?
You had like a whole T or something in there. I don't know.
It's a list. It's a list. That's all.
My fault though, bro.
Nah, it's cool, bro.
Yeah, bro, my bad.
I need to find another word. It emphasizes who you are. You feel
there
what I'm
you
saying?
Go. There you go.
So that's what they say. So I'm confident who I am. If I got 500,000, I don't think it's gonna be lead me into more trouble. I don't think.
Well, speaking of getting money, you was down in Miami this weekend. Cheese, what's going on?
What's good, man? I definitely was in Miami, and I brought this up because we haven't had an episode in a little bit. So I'm gonna ask all y'all what we've been doing. But yeah, I definitely just got back from Miami. It was a good trip. I never had been down there before. One thing I noticed, which I should have known going down there, but I was down South Beach, and bro, people just be walking around that joint naked. Like it just is what it is, bro. Just like
that was your first time in Miami?
First time in Miami. And I mean, like on the South Beach, like walking down the street, not literally naked, but like niggas just don't be having no clothes on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just be ass everywhere.
I'm about to say things have changed.
Well, shoot, I mean, here's the thing though, bro. I mean, I saw a couple flashings, you know what I mean? Everybody out them slingshots, shirts coming up, all that. I just was like, damn, like they really just be You just
You
really
probably
come
saw
down this
everything
joint,
too, 'cause you was above all the crowds and shit. You saw
bro.
everything.
You know, bro. But nah, it was definitely a good trip. It was just I was like, damn, like niggas really just come down here, at least to South Beach, to just
It's a vibe.
be ratchet. Yeah, it had a
It's a
vibe and
vibe.
shit. I had a good time.
There'd be a lot of Philly niggas down there too, like at all times. At any point during your during the year, you can look on your fucking Instagram story and see a nigga in Philly.
Bro, I saw a bunch of niggas in Philly, and this was going on. I was down there right when they lost to the Hawks, so all I saw was Philadelphia jerseys.
Why you bring that up?
I'm sorry, bro. I just had to just give you some context.
I don't
You
need
know?
that kind of context in my life.
That's how I noticed there was a lot of Sixers jerseys and shit down there. But a big reason I wanted to bring this up, though, I had a good time down Miami. I wanted to ask you guys, because I thought about this when I was going down there. How well connected are you guys around the world and around the country? Because like when I was getting ready for my trip, I went down there with family. But I was like, damn, do I know anybody that's in the Florida area? And even if I know somebody in the Florida area, that joint, it's a big ass state. I was like, do I know anybody in the Miami area? And I was able to link up with a few people. But how well are y'all like connected around the world?
Well, just because of basketball, I know a lot of people that live in different areas of the country. I have like friends that are just from Philly that moved to like out west to California and shit like that. I got a homie that's playing ball in the UK right now. I haven't talked to him in a while, but if I hit him up, like it'd be like like nothing happened. So really basketball created the avenue. Just like I have a lot of friends that went and did other different things. I might be coaching or whatever at a different school, whatever. And I feel like if I did go to, let's say I wanted to go to a fucking Lakers Sixers game, but I wanted to go out in LA. I can hit up a number of different friends that I know from different places to go to that fucking game. And that shit, like it'd be love. I would know all them friends like the same. Like I would have the same kind of relationship with them. So I'm pretty well connected, I would say.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. What about you, Ant?
I think I'm well connected too. My only problem is I be thinking I have to know people more than I actually do to reach out. So I got people I could reach out to in a bunch of states, but I'll be like, are we that cool? But if I just want to do like like just know everybody, but don't really know anybody, I could make phone calls and like, yo, what y'all doing, and link up with people. I just don't do it unless we really cool.
You surprised me because you seem like the boy that would most be like comfortable out of all three of us. That would be most comfortable being like, "Yo, what's up? What's up? I'm in the area." You seem like you would link with people way more than we would.
I probably would, but in the back of my head, I'd be like, "Yo, like, should I be like linking up with this person?" But
that's why I don't do it more often, because I'd be like, I haven't talked to this nigga in a minute. I feel like it'd be weird if I'm down here. I was like, "Yo, bro, come hang up." But like when I think about it, I feel like if it was me and he came to Philly, one of my homies came to Philly and hit me up, I'd be like, "Yeah, bro, come through." Like it was nothing. So we gotta stop doing that shit.
Because I'm not really uncomfortable with it anymore, because people do the same thing to me. So I'll be like, well, if y'all going to do it, then I can use a favor when I'm down, so-and-so.
Right. You know me, man. I'm in Delaware. So anytime anybody want to visit the area, you know what I'm saying? Get with me, baby.
That's not true. I hit your line. I was actually in Delaware. I hit your line. You wasn't there, man.
You know, you got a no-fly zone out here, bro. I ain't know why you trying to confuse the audience, bro. It's a no-fly zone for you out here, bro. Don't call me. All right. But y'all bring up a good point where like I was thinking about that. Like I gotta get my connections up more like around the world, because like I want to start traveling soon. So it's like I want to be able to hit people like, yo, let's link up, or you show me the area, or you do. In some cases, you got to do that to be safe in certain areas. Right. You know what I mean? And I feel like, go ahead, bro.
Another good way to do that is you can just find somebody that's traveled before, and you can travel with them, because they can also introduce you to a lot of new shit. And then, you know, when they do that, then you'll know a lot of people from that area. And next time you can be the fucking travel guy.
Real rap. And that's what happened when I was down there. You know, we had the yacht, we had a little yacht joint. We got to do that, bro.
Take a trip. Yeah.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me getting money. I was a part of the, you know what I'm saying, but it wasn't me. But my cousins and stuff, I had a good time. Shout out my cousin June. He real funny. He linked me up with a few people who lived in the area. So if I ever go down there, I would definitely hit them up. He was on the yacht party, you know what I'm saying? I had my Dame Dash moment, you know what I'm saying, with the bottle. So, you know what I mean? It was a good joint. Dame Dash. Big pimpin' joint. Big pimpin' joint, you know what I'm saying? I was little pimpin' for sure. For sure. But it's definitely important, man. Another conversation or thought that came up that I had when I was down there, I wanted to ask y'all guys, are there any codes that you live by? And the reason I'm gonna ask y'all this is because like this is gonna be like some joke shit. When we was down there and I was talking to my cousins, we was having a conversation, and one of my cousins' homies was eating a banana. Right? He was eating a banana, right? So we all at the bar, he eating a banana. And I'm not really paying attention to him, but at the side of my eye, I'm looking, and he didn't piece the banana. For anybody that's unfamiliar, when you don't piece a banana, you just eat a banana regularly. I don't really need to give you the visual outside of that.
Bull.
He's a wild bull. Okay, so let's start off with that. He didn't piece his banana when he was eating banana. Pause. He's a wild bull, right?
Yeah, that's wild, man.
That's flagrant.
Flagrant. That's flagrant as hell. That's a flagrant too. He ejected.
He's out the game, right?
Yeah.
Suspended. So all right. So y'all agree with me that that's a flagrant joint, and that's a code that we all live by. Like you just don't. You gotta piece your banana if you're gonna eat it. Right. And the banana pause is my favorite fruit, but I piece it. I piece it every time. So this spawned the whole conversation because I didn't even say nothing, but other people did. I guess it was the whole thing.
Either.
To me, it was. But this was the convo we had. My cousin June was in his defense. He was like, "Yo, we grown ass men. If anybody watch me eating a banana and they got something to say or they thinking about something, I'm looking at you like I'm a grown ass man. Why you got all that on your mind?" Like basically saying like, "Why is you thinking on that type time? Because I didn't piece my banana." That's what he was saying. He said he doesn't piece them either. So what do y'all think about that, bro? Like, should we adopt that mindset?
No. I do that shit because it's hilarious, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious.
No, you're not gay if you fucking eat a banana regular, but it's hilarious, bro. Nobody cares. That shit's funny. I'm never
no, but
stop.
It is funny though, bro. It is funny, but come on, yo. Even jokes aside, I'm just not gonna do it.
All right, I'm piecing my banana.
It don't even feel right.
Okay. So basically, that spawned the whole conversation where my cousin's a big Hove fan. So he was like, Hove, Hove do a bunch of stuff that other people don't do. He started showing me like how, you know, when guys sit, if they try to sit proper, they might put their leg over their other leg. Like he was like giving me all these examples of like when you're a grown man, that little stuff don't matter. And I was like, it's certain codes even still that you live by. So I brought this up. I said, yo, cuz, do you shake people's hands with your left hand?
No.
Y'all don't, right?
Nah.
That's a code. That's like a code that we have when we coming up. We don't do that, right?
Right.
He was like, no, I don't shake nobody's hand with my left hand. I'm like, bro, it's the same shit.
Thing, yo. Same exact thing. I'm with you, Cheese. It's the same thing. It's an unwritten rule, bro.
All right, can y'all tell me why we don't do that though? Because I never really. What's the exact reason?
I have no idea. I was just told it's disrespectful.
Don't it feel awkward too?
Yeah, and it don't even feel right.
Well, it definitely feels awkward because most of us are right-handed. I think it's some type of weird stuff that goes along with that handshake. I'm not going to really bring it up, but that's why I think people say it's disrespectful. It's kind of like the same as the piece in the banana joint. I think.
It's a pause type of joint.
I think I could be totally off, but I don't.
Left hand handshake? No, that's wild. I never heard that bullshit before.
That's why I always thought why we didn't do it. I never knew why we don't do it, but you know what I mean? But basically, the moral of the story is, do you guys have any codes that y'all live by outside of those? It could be little joints.
Yeah, I got a couple. When you eating Skittles, you gotta shake them like they dice. You got to, bro. You can't eat your Skittles without
I do that though.
Yeah, it's an unwritten rule, bro. It makes them taste better.
I do that. That's funny. What else, bro?
My other rule is under no circumstances, I don't care how hot of a day it is. I don't care how cool the cookout is, bro. No glizzies, man. No glizzies.
You're not glizzy gang at all. Shy glizzy and glizzy?
No. And if you're going to disobey the rule, you can't have a naked glizzy, man. You gotta have that.
I don't. Oh, so you gotta
have a bun, bro.
Gotta dress.
You gotta have a bun, bro.
Yeah. I don't mind. You eat hot dogs good as shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But you gotta dress them joints, bro. You can't be out here just raw off the grill. Put the fork in that joint, that's wild to me.
I don't even think that's like some savage shit. That's not even like a wrong thing. Yeah, that's like some savage, like you know what I'm saying. Like you couldn't wait for the bun. I
can say if you don't eat bread though, that's different. But that's not the case for most of the people that's at a cookout. All
right, yeah, I'm not glizzy. I'm straight hamburgers and cheeseburgers just because I don't even fuck with glizzies.
I don't got many rules, man. Just those two, really.
How about you, Leek?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say you got a piece of hot dog. No bullshit.
Yeah, you got a piece of hot dog too. That's
got to.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you do got a piece of hot dog. You gotta break it in half. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, not the whole. You don't got to keep piecing every joint, but like,
yeah, just a half joint.
That first bite, it shouldn't be. I mean, you shouldn't have.
Because I don't even eat hot dogs, but if I ate hot dogs, bro, I'll be there with a fork and a knife, bro.
You ever been to a baseball game and had the Nathan's joint?
I don't eat
Nathan's hot dog joints.
I don't eat hot dogs.
No, I know
like
you ain't
that.
never. You ain't, they just had the big ass signs of them joints. Fuck, y'all never seen.
I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking about.
Bro, I went to a Phillies game a couple years ago, and some white boy had two naked Nathans. Just double fisting them joints.
double
He's going
ends.
crazy. I was yo.
Double ends.
I'm going
They
crazy.
had a naked Nathan. I never.
Naked Nathan, yo.
That's crazy. Did he piece that Joe?
No, no.
You know-
and the Phillies lost.
You know what's funny about the banana Joe? Like,
Disgusting.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny about it, because whenever I've had somebody give me some opposition on piecing the banana when they eat it, they always be so like, they be so emphasizing they're not gonna piece the banana. I'd be like, what do you gain from not doing this? Like my cousin, like he was arguing that Joe. I'm like, what do you gain to not do it?
Line in the sand. He like, he ain't doing
Like
it.
he's not
he wasn't
doing it
having
under
that
no
shit.
circumstance. I'm like, I don't, hey, how you
Not a
live your life?
piece of banana, bro. No Freaky Franks and no bust down Nathaniels, man.
Not at all, bro. Not at all, man. But that's a good topic, man. We got to think of some more codes for some future
Crazy.
episodes.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. So anyway, I guess that could kind of lead us into our next topic. Before we even get to that though, I explained my Miami trip. What y'all been up to lately?
Shit, watching you be in Miami on Instagram.
Man, that was 4 days, bro. My life been regular after that.
I've
What-
been doing,
My
bro.
man Ant, bro, you
Oh,
seem like your energy
God.
low. What's up with you, bro? What you been up to?
I'm tired, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm on like a 36-hour binge. I just can't fall asleep, bro.
I feel that, dog. Definitely
I
gotta
hit
take
up
some
the
NyQuil.
hub, bro.
What?
I go on the hub.
Yeah, that's a
Only-
different
only
solution.
chance, bro.
Might have to, man.
Get some NyQuil or something, bro.
But no, I just been working. I want to fucking start hooping again, but I'm in a place where like I'm fucking scared because I don't know. I don't want to play if I'm not gonna be me. You know what I mean?
Why do you? I guess a good conversation, because I feel like I've always kind of noticed that with you, Leak. Like, just being honest, like you always seem to not really like. If you feel like you're not going to be at a certain level, you rather not do it. But why? Why is that?
I mean, growing up, like, so most of my life, up until like sixth grade, I would say, I was the best player around. And then I started playing AAU in 7th grade, and I was the worst player for like 3 years, bro. Not 3, maybe like a year. I was the worst player. Like I wasn't caught up to the speed of the game and shit like that. But once I got to that level, if I didn't perform at that level, you didn't play. Or, it was consequences of not performing at that fucking level. I'm not gonna get into this. But so it was always ingrained in my head. If I can't play at a certain level, don't show up. Because it's gonna be a detriment. Like the whole time I'm gonna be out there, I'm gonna be thinking about, yo, I can't even do this that I want to fucking do. And that's gonna kill me more than not playing. You see what I'm saying? And physically I can do it, but mentally I'm fucked up. Cause that COVID shit, I'm not playing for 16 months. It's crazy, bro. But I'm gonna bounce back.
That's interesting because I'm kind of like the opposite. So when I have bad games, I have really bad games. I go out shooting, dog. I'll be like 0 for 25. I'll be like, shit.
No, not even bad games, bro. Like I mean, like if I can't, I'm not talking about if I'm feeling like my skills are my peak and I'm physically feeling like I'm ready, I'm good to go, and I have a bad game. That's cool. I can accept that. What I can't accept is being unprepared, going out there and having a bad game, because then I feel like I let everybody down.
Nah, bro, that's what I'm saying. I went to the park 2 weeks ago for the first time in 6 months. I shot 30 shots, bro. I did not care.
Yeah, that's one thing I will vouch for that. Every time I've ever
Don't
played
give a fuck.
ball with Ant, he don't care at all.
Facts. No, that's facts,
which is the best mentality you can have as a hooper, and that
for sure.
that probably propelled your career, you know what I mean, to a different level. You know what I mean, made you a
Sure.
different player, just having that confidence alone. I think that's interesting now though, Leak. Like I think it's interesting that you're saying it's ingrained in your head, because now it's like, I know you're still trying to hoop and stuff and play professionally, possibly. I know. So even with that being said, it's kind of like it's no stakes involved now. Like I felt like graduating from college and playing a little bit of professional ball that I did, playing in the ABA a little bit, and now versus now, like me hooping now, it's like I go out there with no worries, because it's like it's nothing at stake. It's really just for me to have fun. And I'm starting to feel like now I feel like I've reached a level in my hoop game where it's like no matter how prepared I am, I'm going to be able to play on the floor with whoever I'm out there with, unless they're like elite guys.
Right.
And then I may be embarrassed then.
That's
But
where you're right.
you know what I mean?
You're right. No, you're exactly right, bro. But that's where I'm fucked up at because that's why I still want to play like at a high level because all of my like a lot of my close friends or niggas I grew up with are still playing like now professional in high leagues and shit. And when they come back at home, I want to play with them niggas. Like now they're playing like the Brotherly Love Pro Am John. I want to play in that shit. I didn't get in shape in time. I didn't get my shit right. Shit
See,
like that. Like,
but see, Lee, that's a little different because I think the crowd plays a factor in that, John. You
Oh,
will get
yeah,
embarrassed.
yeah,
You will get
yeah.
embarrassed out there. Like
Yeah.
the same dudes that's playing in the Brotherly Love Pro Am right now. Obviously, we all been playing against them our whole lives, and then
Right.
me personally, I've been playing them a lot the last couple of years when I was really seriously hooping in summer leagues and shit. So I know I can play with them dudes. I can go to any open rec and go hoop with them dudes. Now, in front of that crowd, though,
it's a
bro,
game, bro. It's
you
not.
want to be prepared. You want to be
that.
prepared,
This ain't one of them joints you go out there all lethargic and shit. You
Bro.
get crossed or something. Your niggas not gonna care that much. The crowd though.
Oh my God, bro. I remember 2 years ago, quick story. One of my mentors or whatever, Coach Roger, he called me. He's like, yo, come play in the run real quick.
Oh,
bro.
Tell that John.
Bro, call me. I was at KOP on a date, basically. Not even paying attention. Called me like, yo, come play in the run. I went down that John, bro. If they don't know who you are for real, they be on your head. And I played okay, but I had some embarrassing moments and niggas gave me hell, bro. Gave me the hell, bro. Like, but it is what it is. You gotta be prepared.
That shit real, yeah, bro.
And I prepared Cheese for that since I knew him because he been getting cooked. So like, it's nothing to him. It just goes right off.
Man, check rock, man.
You know what helps? Like, even if you're not in shape though, you know what helps you like still play well most of the time. Like, actually, when I first came back, I played like 2 or 3 games. The only game I played well in, my girl came to. So
that's hit or miss, yo.
No, bro. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna be out here horrible in front of my girl. I was like, I played all right today. I had one crazy move or some shit, but like, I brought that up because I can lead into our next John. I mean, she's rolling here. What percentage of our actions do women motivate in general? You mean so? I go first because I was just talking about that shit. Probably, like, I don't know, bro. That shit high though. I can't even
99.9%.
It's not that high. It's not that high, but it's high, bro.
But it's high. It's gonna be high.
It's high as fuck.
Because, be honest though. What's for real? Like
realistically, the percentage wise,
I'll say 85.
I was gonna say at least 90. At least
I think
90,
that might be a little too high. That might be a little too high. For at least I think if we all being realistic, if we being realistic,
all right, realistic 80.
And I would say 75, 80. I would say 75, 80.
I was all right, 80 realistically. But like that's now, but like 10 years ago, or not 10 years, yeah, even 10 years ago, it was definitely 99.
Okay, I was about to say, does it fluctuate throughout your life?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
and like right now, I got a girl, and like I've been with my girl for 3 years, so I'm still at 80. I'm not gonna go nowhere. Like I'm locked at 80 as long as we here. We locked in with 80. I don't need to go nowhere lower than that, bro. If you go lower than that, you become like that's when you start getting old and all that shit. You start slipping.
You start slipping.
I'm at 80, bro.
All right, so so that's a good question. So it's decreased since you got a girl, do you think, or it's increased since you got a girl?
No, it decreased before I got a girl because I just wasn't the same crazy ass young boy who had just started really learning what girls was and all that shit and really figuring myself out with relationships and all that shit. I'm not that dude anymore, as I shouldn't be. You know what I mean? But like, so that's really all that was.
Got you. Yeah, I would have to say, yeah, if I was being real, 75, 80. But see, here's the thing though. I would make myself lower because y'all see me. I got a cap on right now. I don't got a haircut. I feel like a main thing that niggas do when they're trying to, you know what I mean, when they motivated by women, they gotta have a cut every week. I go a month or so without a cut. So I think that boosts my points down. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to have a fresh John every time. Like,
that's why I said 80, bro. Because I just got a cut for the first time in 2 months. And it's only because I got a girl. She already know I look good. I got proof to her every day.
I be feeling like a nut when my hair not cut. Y'all bold, bro. I be feeling crazy.
But is that for women or is that just you?
I think I built a habit out of it.
Okay. And I mean, I can woof. To me, I feel like I can woof. Like some niggas probably can't woof like I can woof. Yeah. I can woof and be street. You know what I'm saying?
I look homeless.
Okay. What other actions would y'all say like women like when it comes to men outside of haircuts? What other actions?
What kind of job you got?
A lot of it's subconscious for real, because you don't really realize you doing it because of women, but if you break it down and you go all the way to the root, it kind of like that.
What
like
kind of car you got?
Yeah.
Do you think there's a certain age where you kind of have to graduate past looking at yourself by how many women you can get or the type of women you can get? Like, is there a certain age where you kind of have to become above that?
Yeah.
Do y'all think y'all at that age? Well, I mean, Leak obviously, but
why he say obviously?
he got a girl,
Yeah,
so
I'm definitely
I
past
thought
that
he was
shit.
talking about because he's an old head.
Nah. He got a girl and stuff. So
It's not even because I got a girl. I was past that point before that. I just feel like, I don't know, bro. I kind of grew up fast, like when in my teenage and then like my early 20 years. And then like I got to a point where I was like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I don't really want to go out all the time and drink and shit anymore. Like, y'all know, I was with y'all all the time. And then I just wasn't one day. Y'all remember that shit? It was just like, it was like my knee and then like my head was like, nah, I'm cool. So I was like, I was done.
I think it changes with your bracket though. I feel like you start off as kids, and certain people get to a certain level and they're like, all right, I'm cool off it. Then you get to like that teenager. So I feel like there's going to be another stage in our life where we have access to different things. And it's like you're starting from zero again. You're like, all right, like, but rich people, everybody, when they first get rich, like they blow they first because it's like you never had access to it. So I feel like the higher you go up, you keep restarting. But then if like you stay on the same level for a period of time, and be like, yeah, man, I did it all. I'm not like, I don't need to be out here trying to club and talk to 30 chicks. I'm like, for what?
I think that's a great point, bro. I never really looked at it like that. But I kind of was thinking like that as well. Cause like you said, when your lifestyle changes, then what you want changes. So if you stay stuck in one lifestyle for a long period of time, like you said, you accomplished everything. So it's like nothing's going to be new to you. But let's say we get that 500K that we was talking about earlier. We might look, I mean, me and you single, we might start being like, yo, it's some different things we could do right now.
You got
like,
access to a different kind of bag. You like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, you gonna have access.
Just because I got girls, I mean, it's not a couple of different things we can do. Like, that opens up crazy shit. We can start taking all kinds of random trips and shit, buy a crib somewhere. And
no, I was talking about as far as women, though. I'm not. Obviously, your life could change. I'm just saying as far as women, because we single. So it's like we might start thinking a little different. Like I might be slowing down right now. Like, not really, maybe not, but let's just say I was. Let's just say I was, right? Because I do think I'm entering a new joint right now. I got a job and shit, so it's just changing. But let's just say I was like this for the next 3 years. I might be like, yeah, I'm trying to settle down. But let's just say I get hit with a crazy bag. Now it's like, damn, I can really go to Miami and chill down there for a little bit, or go to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's no rush for any of that shit. Like, I'm in a relationship because I want to be. Like, I didn't feel like I had to be none of that shit like that. Or I feel like, I was at an age where like, I got to get in the joint and have this and have that. Like, I didn't put a time on myself where like I had to have kids, none of that shit. So I kind of always just did what I want to do. So women, they affect a lot of percentage of what I do, but at the same time, I affect a lot of percentage of what I do. I think so, at least.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I can concur with that. Like, I think women, obviously, they influence my actions and shit, but also I'm focused on other shit too that ain't got nothing to do with just getting women. Mm-hmm. So for sure. I guess I can lead us into our next conversation. And you brought up the baby stuff. Shout out to our guy, Leak Sneed. I just saw he posted he having a son, which is fire.
I just saw that shit.
That's fire, bro. And the way he's posting stuff, the stuff he was preaching in his post, I was like, I really respected that, because that's how we supposed to be as far as, leading, the youth.
What's the vote? Who having a kid first out of all three of us?
Leak, for sure.
Leak?
That's my vote, easy.
I can see that. Okay.
For sure.
It's gonna be Anthony. I'm telling you, I've said this.
No, it's definitely gonna be. I definitely think it's gonna be.
What do you mean it's only right? What do that mean?
I said I'm always right, bro.
Oh, I thought you said it's only right. I'm like, what the hell do that mean?
Ant never played Jenga, bro. He never played.
I feel like I've seen some jokes on Twitter by Zor, man. I think it's gonna be you, bro.
He never played Jenga.
He never.
It's a joke. Jokes is a joke. He never played Jenga, bro.
He never played Jenga. But nah, shout out Sneed. It won't be me. That's why I'll say that. I don't think it's gonna be me. I'm probably a little ways away from that. But I guess I can lead us into our next conversation. I don't even know. I guess we kind of talked about it already, but like, do y'all think you guys have a vice?
Yeah, I got a couple.
What's them Jones, bro?
Drinking, Gambling. Well, okay, gambling's not my vice. I just think I'm super competitive, so I can't be in that kind of scenario because I
I don't
hate
gamble.
losing. So it always like, even if I'm up, like I can't stop. I'm just so competitive. So it's like maybe competition if that's a vice. I don't know, but
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not like I'm not a big smoker. I'm not a really. It's like drinking and just being like overly competitive with stuff.
Gotcha. What about you, Lee?
My biggest vice, I would say, is I have a serious problem with this damn. I got these games on my phone, bro, and I be bored as shit, and I be spending so much stupid money on these games on my phone, bro.
You a
And I
gamer,
be so
bro?
mad at myself after I do it, but I didn't. Tomorrow I do it again. I'll be like, damn it, man, fuck. You know, bro.
Give us a game, bro.
Shit.
What's your favorite genre?
It could be anything, bro. I did it once. I was playing the Sims game. I spent like $100 on that joint. Then I was playing this fucking anime game. I was playing on my controller though. That shit was fucking lit, bro. I had an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
I spent like $200 on that game in one day, and I deleted it the next day. I haven't played it since.
Oh, so you a gamer?
No,
That's a real vice then. For
man,
real.
like it's bad. I'm dead. Like my biggest vice is these damn phone games, bro. I just deleted like most of all my phone like a couple days ago. I'm done with this shit, bro.
That's
So-
a fact though, because when we used to go to the studio, he always used to be in the whip playing the soccer game. I just peeped that.
It's up.
No, he do be on his phone because I remember we used to,
Yeah.
we was roommates. You definitely was on your phone a lot. And I used to be like,
Vice,
I
bro.
know you ain't texting all the time.
Vice.
That's crazy. So when the iPhone came out with them games, what happened, bro? Like, did it hurt your life a little bit?
The arcade, John.
Yeah, the whole arcade joint, like, did that?
No, that's lit. I love the arcade because it's like $5.99. You can play all them games you want, and you don't really got to pay for nothing. That shit is lit. That was the best thing they could have did for me. Keep it above with you.
Gotcha. That was a
But
good
even
joint.
still, I be getting shit outside the arcade and still just giving into this fucking vice, bro. And I gotta relax. But I'm gonna figure it out.
That was interesting. I ain't expect that.
Yeah, that was definitely a unique joint. Me, I would say, I was thinking about it. Probably like, I don't know if it's a vice, but it's like I don't know how to like say no sometimes, and that can be a vice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
to saying yes, bro.
You know,
I don't think it's
I'm messing with it.
no, that's a good question. I don't think it's a vice, but it's like something I feel like I gotta work on. Like, I feel like it's like, yo, I gotta start saying no to people.
that.
Like,
You know what that is, Cheese? I feel like even know if you notice this or not, but like the aura that you give off, or that the personality you give off, is very like you're very nice. So everybody's gonna be like, oh, if you ask Cheese to do something, he's gonna say yeah. And then I feel like you are that way, so you've always said yeah, even though you ain't want to. And now people are like, yo, this nigga not gonna say no. So they ask you for anything.
I know, bro. And that shit is the worst because that shit put a lot on your plate. You know what I'm saying? I got a million things I got to do because I done told a bunch of niggas I'm going to do it. Yo, bro, that's part of the reason, keeping it being, we haven't recorded partially. You know what I mean? Like, just because like I've been running around doing a million things, and I got to learn. I don't know if it's a vice, but like you said, Lee, that's a good way to break it down. Like, I got to learn to start being like, no, I can't. Like, I literally can't do it. Not even that I don't want to do it. I just can't do it. You know what I mean?
What's your position on keeping your word? Like, let's say you tell somebody you're going to do something, but like it's extended amount of time before you have to do it. What's your thought process on like once you get halfway there, you're like, yo, I don't want to do this shit no more. Do you still keep your word, or you be like, or y'all like, if I don't want to do it, I don't do it?
If I said I did it, that's part of the problem. If I said I was going to do it, I feel crazy if I don't do it. Even if halfway, I'm like, damn, dog, I don't know why I said yeah to that. But it'd be like, if I told you I was going to do it, it's like, because on the flip side, if somebody told me they was going to do something, I'd be like, damn, you didn't do it, and you told me you was going to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
For me, if I tell you I'm going to do something, I do it almost immediately, no matter what it is, usually. Like, if I say I'm about to send you some bread, I probably send you some bread, like, in the next couple of minutes. Like, whatever it is. Because that's just how I am. I don't even know how to explain that shit.
I am that way, too. If it can get done immediately, I like getting out the way because I might forget on my end. I might forget about it. So like especially with money, if it come to money now and you like, yo, you owe me, I'm gonna send that joint through right to you if I got it.
Yep.
Just knock it out.
I don't want to join like, oh, you ain't paying my bread. No, bro, I just literally just forgot. I wasn't ducking you none of that shit. I literally just forgot. So I just send you that bread immediately. I owe you something, or I bought something from you. Here, bro. Immediately. Fuck that. I might send it to you beforehand. Yo, I'm about to send you this bread for this. Like, fuck that.
Real rap. That's a good way to be.
On all the short-term stuff, but what I'm starting to figure out is a lot of times, like people ask me to do something that takes place like months later, and my life be like drastically changing within like couple week periods. So I'm about to start saying like,
baby showers or something.
You said what?
These be actually playing baby showers or something, bro.
They'll be like, oh, do you want to go here? Or like, yo, on this day, we're going to do this. And I'm like, all right, cool. It sounds good. But then 2 weeks later, like my life in a whole different place. I'm like, this is kind of in the way now. But I still always do it. But now I'm kind of like, I'm about to just start saying no.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Cause the flip side of that is niggas like, when you don't give them a concrete answer, they be like, damn, you like, they be like, yo, you try and go do this. And I'd be like, maybe. Like if I can. I try to throw them Jones out sometimes, but people don't be.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate when niggas maybe me.
Exactly. Nobody likes that.
As hell, like what?
So think about it. If you take away no and you take away maybe, to me that'd be like, damn, I can only say yes.
I'd rather you say no, bro. Don't maybe me, bro.
I'm quick to say no. I'm heavy no. I'm not going. Nope.
Yeah, I gotta get my nose up, man. For sure.
Train with Esco, bro.
Facts, bro. I can get you right. You no.
No, Leak is definitely. I definitely got to go with you on that. But that was a good joint. The transition. Leak, you put this on here. It's a good topic. I guess it kind of has to do with vices, bringing up people's past. I don't know. Somebody put it on here.
Not me, nigga.
Oh, Ant did. My fault. So Ant put this on here. A couple people have gotten a coaching consideration or jobs. I think Jason Kidd and Chauncey Billups, and they both have some history. And so a lot of people with them getting these jobs and consideration for these head coaching jobs in the NBA, they're bringing up their past and some of their past actions. What did you want to talk about with that, Ant?
So what I don't like that I see is most of the times, the people who they do that to are Black. I feel like everybody has a past, but you don't really see that with the white celebrities or the white people in power. It's usually every time a Black person gets a promotion or a really good gig, they're like, but wait, hold on. In 2005, and what I don't like is people play both sides of the fence. So for instance, like let's say Jason Kidd, and I'm not going to say what he did, but if you know, you know. Why is he good enough to be a coach at all? But then when it's time to be a head coach, it's like, but no, he did X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, if you feel that strongly about it, then he can't work in this organization, period. But I don't like how, or like when people were mad at things Kevin Hart tweeted back in the day when it was time for the Grammys. It's like, he's good enough to be a comedian, but then when it's time to host the Grammys, it's like, no, because he said this. And like I said before, I feel like it only happens with Black people.
That was weird, for sure. I'll say this real quick. I definitely do notice that it happens to Black people way more than any other demographic. I have seen it before. They did it Urban Meyer a couple years ago. He's a white dude. I remember that shit. I think Chip Kelly got it a little bit, but like for the most part, they be lighting us up, and it could be the smallest shit. It could be from 20 years ago. They don't care. They don't care what it was, and they'll bring it up just to like throw a little dirt on your name while you're trying to branch out, maybe get a head coaching job somewhere. And it's bullshit because Jason Kidd was already a head coach, and he was a good head coach for a couple of years, and then that shit just kind of fell apart. I don't know what happened to the team. So, yeah, I mean, that's bullshit for sure. I definitely agree with you on that.
Yes, specifically with J Kidd, that's a good point, Leak. He already was a head coach, so it's kind of weird the backlash now for him to get another job. Like it kind of doesn't make any sense when he already had one. He had 2 other head coaching positions.
Right.
I think it is kind of weird. I think where I see the racism in it is like,
hold up real quick. He made Giannis a point guard. He the one that did that shit.
He did.
Yeah, that was him.
He did. He the one who helped develop Giannis for sure. I think where the racism comes at, where I definitely could see it plain as day, is like for Black people, you have to be squeaky clean to get to a certain position, like to hold a certain amount of power. You know what I mean? So like you said, and you can be an assistant. Let's say you have a shaky pass. And to be honest, I don't really know exactly. I got to look up Chauncey Billups and Jason Kidd's cases because from what I'm hearing, their cases were a little bit more severe than like a Kevin Hart who had some bad tweets.
Mm-hmm. No, they were way more severe.
So way more severe.
We're talking domestic and alleged sexual assault.
Yeah. So that's where things get a little weird. But like you said, if it was that bad or if it's that crazy, then they shouldn't be allowed to do anything. But
I don't think people should be allowed to bring up allegations.
I was just about to say that too, Esco.
Well,
like, especially if it's like, well, how I don't know. Like I said, like Ann said, I'm not super familiar with what's going on with either of these two. And I'm just talking on surface level. But if Ant's saying this shit happened in 05, it's 2021. That's
Well, the Chauncey, that was Jason Kidd's situation. Chauncey Billups thing happened in 97.
97. So that's ridiculous, bro. Like,
yeah, but let me be clear though. Did he settle though with that case though?
Correct. Yeah, he settled.
Oh, okay.
And that doesn't mean he did it. But I mean, I think that's another reason.
Bring it up.
Yeah, I think that's why people are somewhat bringing it up a little bit.
Still though, if
I see why they bring it up.
All I'm going to say about that is this: if two people have an agreement that for this amount of money, we're not going to talk about this situation and this situation is going to disappear, what gives everybody else the right to talk about it if the victim already and the person settled it? So what makes me?
They didn't sign no NDAs.
They
ain't signed no NDAs.
No, what I'm saying is.
No, I'm saying everybody else didn't, so they don't care. People don't care. That's what
I'm just saying. I don't think it's right if, let's say, you punch me and then I go, yo, for $100, cool, it's all good, don't worry about it, and then you can't get a job because in 97 you may or may not have punched me. It's like, bro, me and you are cool, so
I agree. I see what you're saying for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think what is weird to me is like, even if they have certain history and certain actions that happened in the past, I think it's clear as day sometimes that the people who are in power are just using that as the excuse. Like, it's not the real reason you're not giving them the job, but it's very convenient for you to look that up and be like, Chauncey can't get this position because of something that happened in 97.
Right. They definitely knew that when he was playing and when he was assistant coach for the Clippers.
But when it comes to a head coaching job or a possible you promote from head coach to GM or owner or whatever, it's like, oh, ho. We got to stop you there. And that seems to, like you said, ain't only happened to the black people in the industry.
But real quick, before we move on, but we see how quickly, no, not even trying to slight him. He was a great coach, but we see how quickly fucking Brad Stevens got that GM job in Boston. And people were talking about him getting fired from being the coach because of how the Celtics had performed. He got the fucking GM job.
He was the first person I ever seen get fired and get a promotion at the same time.
It's crazy.
They literally said, you're not good enough to be a coach here, so we'll make you a GM. I'm like, huh?
No, he was. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, and also I don't know he may not have any past actions. I just think that doesn't happen for black.
I'm not saying he has. I'm not saying he has past actions. That's why I say he's a great coach and all that shit off the rip.
Yeah. Like, that don't really happen with black coaches.
A black coach or a black figure, period, in the sports realm. But I guess to move on and wrap this thing up a little bit, move on to the spin cycle. I'm introduce these Jones because I'm keep it a buck. I wasn't in the cycle this week. So first and foremost, we got Scottie Pippen. He's going through a midlife crisis. Talk to me. What's up with that, Chief?
I put that on there. I was saying he's going through a midlife crisis, but in reality, I think Scottie Pippen got a new book coming out, and he has. I think I read something on Twitter. He has like some bourbon coming out, so he's getting his promotion up. But basically, in the last couple weeks and couple days, Scottie Pippen did down talk Ben Simmons. Today it just came out. He had an interview where he called Phil Jackson pretty much a racist, and that was the reason why he didn't get the last second shot back in the day in the 90s.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
Jordan the last shot all the time.
You said
that was the 1 year. That was the 1 year Jordan retired.
Yeah, it was the 1 year Jordan retired, and so he was the main guy on the team, and he didn't get the last shot. He said Phil Jackson was
racist. That's racist, even
though
Michael Jordan shot it usually. The blackest guy on the court.
No. Well, he was saying it was racist that he gave it to Tony Kukoc and not him. Jordan wasn't on the court.
I understand that, but I'm saying any other time, any other season outside of that outlier season, Jordan took that last shot. The darkest nigga on the court. How is that man racist? I'm gonna draw this player for this black ass man, even though I hate this nigga. That's crazy.
Yo, Scottie out here tripping. Yo.
He out here going crazy. You see his hair, you see his fits and stuff. It looks like he's trying to appear younger. And he even criticized Michael Jordan as well. So he got that book coming out. I will read it. What did y'all think? Like, what's y'all takeaways from all this?
Well, first things first, I'm not supporting that book. I'm not worried about Scottie like that. I don't really care what he got to say. He had too many bad takes for me to care about his book. That's first.
He's had some bad takes.
He's had some terrible takes.
I was gonna say that, like, from a basketball perspective, he can down talk damn near anybody he wants to.
Not the people he was down talking. He was down talking Jordan and KD.
I said damn near. That's two people that he can't out. He down talking Ben Simmons though. Scottie not better than Ben Simmons. He said Ben Simmons too.
That's perfectly fine. Go ahead.
That's why I said damn near. He was good with the Ben Simmons joint. All right. Then he said Jordan. I was like, oh shit. Wait a minute now. But yeah, I don't know. Scottie been he been having a rough couple years. It's been a rough decade for Scottie, just in general.
For real.
So yeah, I might check the book out. It might be something in there I might be able to pick up on. I'm just gonna read the chapters, see what it's about first before I even.
In his defense, I'll say this. When I was watching the interview when he was talking about calling Phil Jackson a racist, number one, I don't know if I would necessarily call Phil Jackson a racist. I've never met him. But from a lot of the books and interviews and comments and reporting I've heard and read about him, it does seem at the minimum he was racially insensitive. Like he would say certain comments. I remember back in the day when they had the dress code coming into effect because of AI.
Oh, that was him?
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was because of him, but he was in full support of the dress code. And he felt supportive of the dress code because he felt like niggas was dressing like thugs. So
yeah, I was saying that was him who said that. He
had a comment like that, but a bunch of people did back in the day like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had the whole LeBron posse thing.
Exactly. So he, at the minimum, he's racially insensitive. So I wouldn't just dismiss what Scottie's talking about. His reasoning may be off, but I wouldn't dismiss it. And then for sure. I mean, just because you ain't get the last shot. You straight, bro?
My microphone about to fall.
No,
we good though. We good.
That was a good question, Leak. But no, I'm a Euro pass. Nah, that's my guy. But yeah, and then also my last point with Scottie, I also think that it's interesting to hear him like talk about certain things because obviously everything back in the 90s was geared towards Michael. And so he kind of gives me this attitude where like damn, you really held some resentment a little bit that you probably didn't get your recognition. And I don't think he gets his recognition like he should as a player.
Nah, he's having Jermaine Jackson syndrome, man.
Yeah, Tito.
And holding this joint shit. We're gonna do this on the last joint, man. This man RG3, boy, his wife was doing some shenanigans on Twitter. Apparently, I'm familiar with RG3 shenanigans just in the past on Twitter, but I didn't see his wife doing. Somebody catch me up real quick.
Basically, yeah, because Aunt Mike fall. I'm gonna just keep it simple, bro. I just think it's super. I think it's super weird when like I don't mind people being in interracial relationships. I don't care. You love who you love. I just do find it weird. I get like it's just like a weird feeling when I see black men get on TV and be so hyped to say that their wife is white.
Like the boy from North Carolina said it for no reason.
That's basically what RG3 did on Twitter the other day. He pulled a Hubert Davis. Like, I just love that my wife is white. And I just be like, why are you so, I don't know. It's very weird.
I agree. It's weird as fuck. I don't get it. He got a perm for her one time and was in the snow barefoot with some jeans. I saw that.
I'm cool off RG3. Super cool.
She had his hands in his back pocket. I'm cool off boy.
What would Dr. Umar do, man?
Real rap.
Ended on Umar, bro. Ended on Umar.
Yeah,
good John, man. So yeah, that's the Laundromat Show. This is episode 22. Make sure you subscribe, follow, do your thing. And I'm out. I'm K Rose.
And McKay.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.